Yo, 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 what's going on? Let's get this show popping. What's going on, everybody? We're going to be talking about some current events that are going on right now. Well, some of that can be gig related, but pretty much for the most part, maybe we can get some Necro up in here, some Bobby, some Roy's up here, and bring them up on the panel. We're going to discuss, especially right now. I just made a video talking about the tips and what the tips should be as an average tip without debates, with just basic mathematics, common knowledge, and what the tips are supposed to be based on. And we know that the customers are not tipping us in cupcakes and Cracker Jacks and peanut butter and chiclets. They're tipping us in cash, which is money, and what the dollar is based on. So I made that video today and I put it up there for everybody can see. And also, hey, we got Chanel here. What's going on, Chanel? So nuts. What's happening? What's popping? You working or what? You working or you done working for the day? Yeah, today, Tuesday, I figured I'd make a live, since the, StreamYard, gives you like a reset every month. So today's today being the last day of the month, I figure, I'll do the live. I know it's a Tuesday, but I figure, might as well do it. I got some extra time, so. Oh, you've been done, huh? You've been done. Where are you? What part of you doing gig work? You in the East Coast, West Coast? Where you at? I'm in the AZ market. It's like the heat is here to stay now. The heat's going to be over 100, and it's going to be here for until the end of September. There's nothing we can do about that. Besides the electricity going sky high, because we've got to run the AC 24/7, and using our vehicles when we idle. That's another thing. When you're parked and you're waiting for offers, you have to idle your car with the AC on. If the weather is better, at least, in the spring or fall, or mostly in the winter, in AZ, you can just park your car and just shut your car off. Just roll down your windows so you don't have to have your gas running, because you're not running the AC in the winter. So that gives a little bit of a break there. Yeah, there's been no rain, man. There's been no rain, I heard, over there. Yeah, we're not getting any rain. We get a lot of wind. We're getting a lot of wind. And there's another content creator in Kentucky. I forgot his name. I'm subscribed to him, He's somebody from Kentucky that talks about like recent events and what's going on in the world and all that. And he gave a story out about how the polls are shifting. Because he noticed too in Kentucky, he says there's been a lot of wind for like a month. They never seen wind like that before. So we never seen wind like that in the summertime in Arizona. Or it pretty much the wind it like dies out like around April, and then May all the way to September. It's like there's no wind at all. But this year, it's been more than a month of every day constantly wind. Every day. It's the most weirdest phenomena. So maybe that guy from Kentucky, maybe he knows something. So what's going on right now is that we got today we got the Mexico-Ecuador game playing on in the FIFA World Cup. Mexico won by flawless 2-0. It was a good game, but I think they gave one of the players from Mexico, I think he got a red card. You got to find out about that. I don't know why. It's like the end of the game, anyways. So we're getting hit nowadays with everything. We're getting hit with customers don't know how to shop. We're getting hit with the gig economies. They wondering why things happen. It's like they just opened shop yesterday. That's how they're acting, like they just started yesterday. And they've been out there for 6, 7 years. Actually, more than that. Some of them have been out there for like 8 years. 8 or 9 years. And they still haven't figured it out. They're still wondering. We got content creators on YouTube with all the shenanigans. These content creators are just DoorDash drivers. They have figured it out. They know more than DoorDash knows, and Uber Eats knows, and Instacart. They know all the secrets. They know everything. That's still going on. We got to pay everything up to wazoo. Auto repair prices have skyrocketed. Medical expenses skyrocketing. Food is up. Food is high. Gas is still up. It dropped down a little bit, but it's still high. We got the Supergirl came out. It flopped. So we can't even watch the idols of the Superman universe that kids grew up back in the days. The icon of what it is. And now they just absurd it, made a whole movie the way they want to make a movie, not based on people's culture on this type of genre, especially with the DC universe and the Marvel universe. They like to put their sticking hands in there and pervert everything. This is what people grew up, this is what parents take their kids to go to the movie theaters to watch and what to expect. How are you going to get a kid to go watch this new Supergirl movie? Parents are not going to get their kids to watch the Supergirl movie. Should have been TVMA. Crying out loud. The whole movie flopped, and guess what? They all said that the problem is everybody else except them. So they put the blame on the general audience. They blame the general audience why the movie flopped. You gotta be fucking kidding me. It's ridiculous. And we don't know what's going on with the war over there in Iran. That stuff is not clear. Then you got the apps and the gig economy. You got one app has perfected one type of, let's say, thing in the app. And then another app has a different thing that's perfected in the app. Like, say, Uber Eats has perfected one thing that works pretty well, but you don't find that on DoorDash. But DoorDash has another thing that has been perfected that Uber Eats doesn't have. And the same thing when you try to compare it to like Instacart and Spark and Grubhub. They all have perfected only one thing, but lack on others. And they're not the same thing. It's not a feature that it's the same on all the apps that it's perfected. It's a different feature on every app that has been perfected, and everything else full of glitches. An example will be DoorDash. When DoorDash shows you what they pay you, that's what you get. Before you accept the order, it says $10. Even if it's a shop order, and let's say the customer tip in percentage, and even if the shop order is missing an item or not, or whatever, they won't deduct your pay of what they showed you from the get-go. They showed you $10, no matter what, you're still getting $10. Even if you did refunds or you refunded items, you're still going to get $10. But when it comes to like Uber Eats and Instacart, they'll deduct your pay because it was based on other factors, on missing items, on percentage of the tip from the customer. So why isn't DoorDash doing that? DoorDash is not doing that. I don't understand it. Nowadays, all movies suck. Well, Shanat, I'm going to say this. Everything sucks nowadays, not just movies. The movies have gone downhill. The music has gone downhill. The food that we eat has gone downhill. The environment is going downhill, especially with all the data centers polluting the whole environment, using up all of our water and all the electricity that they're pumping in these things. It's costing every resident out there in the United States, their electricity bills to go up and their water bills to go up. It's ridiculous. Everything. Everything's going to hell in a handbasket. You name it. Economy, society, behavior, religion. More and more atheists are coming out. They're having debates between does God exist or not. There's tons of those debates now. There's some on Ben Shapiro podcast. There's some atheists out there that have podcasts. There's some scientists, theologists, priests, and all that. And I'm seeing like tons of those debates recently, debating everything about does God exist or not, fighting with science, fighting with religion, fighting. So everything is a battle. There's no common ground. It's like it's anarchy. The Big Mac so small. Yeah, they shrunk everything. So now they shrunk everything, man. They shrunk the food. Like where it used to be 12 ounces in the bag, now it's 10. When it used to be 10, now it's 8. When it used to be 8, now it's 6. They shrunk everything. Well, Walmart did even better. They tell you you're getting a 3-pound bag and it's actually 2.5 inside. So that lawsuit is still ongoing. It's a national lawsuit from customers to Walmart. And then if that's not enough with Walmart, yeah, shrinkflation, exactly. Gig-wise, shrinkflation, that shit started years ago. This is not a new phenomenon. Shrinkflation was going on for years ago. And people noticing that their Wendy's hamburgers and chickens, the McDonald's, the Burger Kings, the Taco Bells. You know that let me put it this way about shrinkflation. I went and picked up 3 sandwiches from Jimmy John's. Let me give you the total order. Now, I had to pick up a DoorDash order from Jimmy John's. There was 3 sandwiches, 3 potato chips, 3 chocolate chip cookies, and 3 sodas. Dude, that whole order was in this small little bag, and I'm like, oh shit, this is going to be heavy. When I picked it up, it felt like a feather. Like the only weight that you can actually feel it was from the sodas. Like it was just the weight from the sodas, like the sandwiches and the chips and the chocolate chip cookies. Like it wasn't even that. It's like they're pumping air. It's like the bread is full of air, the cookies are full of air and shit. It's like you're eating air with flavor. It's ridiculous. Yeah, shrinkflation was going on years ago. There's tons of videos about that, about the shrinkflation. What are you gonna do, man? It is what it is. You know? When they're raising the cost of everything. The 5-pound bag of sugar changed to 4 pounds. Yep. Well over 10 years ago, but the price stayed the same. Exactly. You're paying, it's like you think you're paying for 5 pounds, but you're actually getting 4 and you're paying the same price, but you're getting actually a pound less. There you go. And that's how they're making extra money out of that. It's ridiculous. You know, what are you going to do? It's out of our hands. And if that wasn't enough, today, there's some, I don't know why, I want to get some people on the panel up here. Today, the Supreme Court finally ruled, okay? Any 2 illegals has a kid in the United States now, the kid is automatically an American citizen and can go for the President of the United States. It was Supreme Court rule. It went through. It's over. There goes America. So you got somebody from China, a man and a woman from China that go to, like, say, Hawaii as a tourist, and the woman, like, you know, thought that they had extra time, but she got a what do you call it, contractions earlier while they were on vacation in Hawaii, and she ended up having a kid in Hawaii. Well, the kid is automatically an American citizen, and he can run for president of the United States. That's it. It's official. Even if they are illegal through the country, they can have a kid. Well, automatically can go run for the president of the United States. And also, election day, it's not election day anymore. So the Supreme Court ruled today that even though we have election day marked in the map as being the last day where you can vote, the Supreme Court ruled today that it's not going to be over until they get all the mail-in elections and they have to count everything, which means if it carries over from November to, like, say, December, even till January, they will still not call who won the election of this new Supreme Court rule that they just finally today voted on. So what the hell do we have election day for? People can vote before the election day, months before the election day, as soon as they establish the 2 candidates that they officially are going to be on the ballot. From that point on, you can cast your vote, and you got months to do so. Now that they're like, oh, we're not gonna count election day as the last day of counting votes. even if it carries over to like December or January. But what about when the president needs to be sworn in at January 20th, and you're saying you still haven't counted everything? That means we're not going to have a swearing? We're going to extend the swearing for the president from January 20th and extend that? It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. The country's going to hell in a handbasket. And I was watching that today. There was a live about it today, and there were people are they're gonna cause a massive irritation and aggravation to American citizens out there, and they want to push people to civil war, man. That's what they're doing. They're doing this shit on purpose. They want people to rise up and have a civil war. That's it, period. It's ridiculous, and they know it. It's insane. And when you go out there, you know what I'm seeing? I'm seeing constantly every day the supermarkets are full. And the only way to survive the gig economy right now is to do shop and deliver, or the catering apps. And then we got somebody from St. Louis saying that, who said the gig economy is dead? Well, let's put it this way. Before the catering apps, and before when we started out, there was no shop and deliver. Grubhub didn't start out like that. Grubhub didn't have pick up fast food and do shop and deliver. They didn't have that. Same thing with DoorDash. When they first came out, they didn't have shop and deliver right away. It took them a little while. They did the Walmart. It took them 9 months, I think, from the beginning, and they started doing Walmart pickups. Okay? But even then, they still didn't have supermarkets shop and deliver. They had Walmart pickups. And Uber Eats, the same thing. They started out with just fast food delivery. And the apps that we had, people were doing fine with it. People were out there working. You know, yeah, we still had a little bit of shenanigans here or there, but people were out there and working. Then after that, they introduced the shop and deliver. Gradually, not right away. Some years later, all the apps gradually started, implementing shop and deliver. Then DoorDash came out with the large order program. Okay? And then we had Walmart Spark come out and Instacart. Strictly shop and deliver. And then after all that, then we had those catering companies, catering apps for deliveries and all that. Okay? So now that we have all these apps, the only thing that's left to do right now is just to shop and deliver. And the catering apps, that's it. Because the fast food pickups, they're just trash. They're just garbage. Just like GigWise is saying here, I primarily only do catering, and I'm in St. Louis. There you go. So, if the gig economy was not, GigWise, let me put it this way, because we got somebody else from St. Louis saying otherwise, okay? Because we got somebody else in St. Louis saying that. Who said that the gig economy is going away? Okay. Here we got GigWise Outdoors saying the following. I primarily only do catering. And I'm in St. Louis. You know why? Because that's where it's at. The other apps have failed. Because if they didn't fail, GigWise Outdoors will be doing catering, also picking up some fast food orders here and there, do some shop and deliver once in a while here, because it works. He doesn't only have to do catering, he can do other shit. But since catering is where it's at, where you make the money now, and everybody's talking about, what do you hear recently? out there. You're hearing catering constantly. So we know the other things have failed. Because if they didn't fail, people will not be pushing the subject with catering orders and catering apps. Well, that's why you keep hearing recently. You're hearing about, oh, get this catering app, get that catering app, get this catering delivery app, get that, do catering. Oh, that's all you're hearing. Blah, 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 catering. Well, there's nothing else to do now? It's just catering, that's it, that's all we got? And then if that fails, then what? We got nothing. So obviously, common sense and logic dictates, obviously, that it's failing. If it wasn't failing, you would have had options. And picking up a McDonald's off from or Burger King or Taco Bell or Wendy's with DoorDash, it's freaking trash. You want to hear payouts in my market? $2, $3, $4, and $5 going 10 miles for Burger King, Wendy's, McDonald's, Taco Bell's, Arby's. What's the other ones? Carl's Jr. There's another one. What's it called? Dairy Queen, Denny's and shit, IHOP. They're paying chiclets. They're paying chiclets. That's not money. But what I'm noticing now on Uber Eats and DoorDash, well, especially on Uber Eats, they're sending you some good paying shop and deliver offers. So I'm in and out the supermarket. I haven't seen myself do so many supermarket, pick up and deliver in my entire life. If it wasn't failing, I'll be doing the other shit too. I'm in and out all day in the supermarket, all day, in and out all day. Because why? Because that's paying. Now, for the same distance, the same miles, should I pick up a Dunkin' Donuts for $2? Or should I get a $15 shop and deliver? I'll take the $15 shop and deliver, obviously. I'm not going to make $2. I'm going to make $15 for the same distance. Common sense and logic. But DoorDash, the payouts on DoorDash have dropped so low in my area, so freaking low, it's ridiculous. And the only pickups I do with DoorDash right now is supermarket shop and deliver if it matches what I need to make on it, if it's worth it. And they do once in a while. DoorDash will throw me some good shop and delivers here and there. Other than that, it's been strictly Uber Eats and Instacart. And DoorDash was my main app like last year. Last year and the beginning of this year, DoorDash was my main app. And since May of this year, Uber Eats and Instacart has been the main app. That's it. It's like what I make on DoorDash a week. It used to be 80%. Now it's like not even 20% a week. I do DoorDash orders a week. It's that ridiculous. Now, Gigwise says they haven't failed. I just prefer to make more with less time. Well, everybody wants to make more with less time, Gigwise. Yeah, but you're making more on catering than on regular orders. You can get a catering order and make $100 on one order, and get $100 payout, or get an $80 payout. If you do that with DoorDash with regular fast food delivery, you'd be out there all day to make $80, $100 all day. In my area, I'm not saying Gigwise is outdoors, St. Louis area, because he's in St. Louis. In my area here, you got to do DoorDash all day to make $80, $100 all day. But if you got a catering app, you could do 2 orders like that. You're done. You're done for the day. There's a difference. Because in my area, we had Postmates at one time. Before Uber Eats was a thing, we had DoorDash, and there was no Uber Eats. Uber was still there for the rideshare, but Uber Eats didn't come out into this area yet. This is like this must have been like 5 years ago. They had Postmates, and if you were doing Postmates in my area, you go out there and work like 2-3 hours and make $100 with Postmates. So you work 6 hours, you make $200 a day with Postmates. There you go. I mean, that right there, Gigwise Outdoors. Pretty much that's self-explanatory right there. I got 2 orders tomorrow. I'll make right at $250 on 2 orders. Now, try making $250 on DoorDash alone tomorrow, all day, picking up Starbucks orders and McDonald's orders and IHOP orders all day. You'd be lucky to make $100, $150 all day. You have to work maybe 12 hours on DoorDash to make $150. With the shenanigans order, $2, 10 miles, $2, 10. 2 customers for $5, 10 miles. Ridiculous. There you go. Gigwise right there. Self-explanatory. 2 orders tomorrow. I'll make right at $250. So obviously, catering is where it's at. Yeah, but Gigwise Outdoors, that's for, yeah, everybody, every app you start low in the beginning. We know that that's every app. But how many people have been doing DoorDash for 5-6 years and they're making less now than they did from the beginning? So that doesn't match up. But at least with the catering service, you start out low, then you get high. Not with DoorDash. Just like Mr. Flex when he was on a large order program. AR didn't matter. It's just that you needed a catering bag and you had to apply. When Mr. Flex applied for it, he ordered the catering bag. He applied for the large order program. It was the completion rate. That was the rating. You had to have 100% completion rate. And had a 97 and up customer rating. So when Mr. Flex got in, that's what the ratings they required. And Mr. Flex was killing it on the large order program for years. And then what happened? DoorDash changed the rules. Oh, acceptance rate is not part of the large order program. The very next day, they kicked him out because he was down to like 4% acceptance rate. So he's like, oh, I got to do all these shenanigan orders now, all these bullshit offers, so I can get my AR up to that point, so I can start seeing large orders again. There you go. They keep changing the game all the time, man. Like Necro. Necro said that he's not seeing where he's in Chicago, right? Necro. He says a lot of these catering orders over there where he's at, they're not paying as much as he used to see. He used to see a lot more high paying offers on caterings. And he's seeing catering orders as low as $10 and shit, or even less than that. So and that's where Necro was making a lot of his money, was from catering. Yeah, he was doing the other apps too, but catering was, and the large order program was pretty much what's keeping you in line at the time. Exactly. They did the same shit to me, GigWise. When I called DoorDash support, they told me that, Dino, you need to order the catering bag. So I ordered the catering bag. Okay? And they told me that you need to have 97% customer rating. I was at 98. Okay? When I got everything, I took pictures of the bag. I sent the pictures to DoorDash. They saw that I have a catering bag from DoorDash. It says big letters on a DoorDash, big red one. And then I think after 2-3 days, they call me back. It's like, oh, your market is full right now. You need to wait for an opening because the large order program is full right now. So you need to wait. We will let you know. They never called me back. They never talk. I was calling them back and say, like, weeks and weeks, because Mr. Flex told me, keep calling them. This is years ago. He told me, like, keep calling DoorDash. Don't wait for them to call you back. You call DoorDash every week. Every day if you can, but at least 2-3 times a week, you need to call DoorDash. And I did that. I was calling and calling and calling and calling. Nothing. Your area is full. Obviously, who the hell wants to leave the large order program? There will never be an opening. That's where all the money was. You got to be stupid to be in that type of program and leave. So it will never be an opening. And I paid $40 for the stupid bag, and I still have it. And I use it for other shit. We're both, Mr. Lion. We're on chicken and turkey, you name it. We're bringing it all out today. It's the last day of the month. We're going out with everything. Bacon and chicken and turkey, you name it. And chiclets and Cracker Jacks and fruit cakes and cornbreads, everything. We're going to bring it out. Bring it all out today. Damn it. Yeah, GigWise has got over 30 catering bags. You see? GigWise knows what's going on. GigWise knows what the game is about. And he prepared himself. See that? 30 catering bags. He knows where it's at. A lot of people know where it's at. Yo, Jersey man. What's going on, man? How's life in Jersey? Yeah, it's a mess. The whole country's a mess, man. The whole thing is a mess. We got problems with the apps, problem with the economy, problem with society, problem with politics, religion, relationships, medical, you name it, everything. Culture, everything is going downhill. Still getting that bag, huh? Well, what we're gonna do, man. And you know what the funny thing is? Somebody in St. Louis, I can't believe he said that. Mr. St. Louis himself said that, well, the big jobs that you make in 6 figures, those jobs are going away, but there's still a lot of those, food-related jobs like restaurants. He's like, it's paying anywhere between 15 and 20. Dude, the minimum wage here is $14.25 for those businesses. Okay? It's $14.25. You're making more in the gig economy than getting a W-2 job in the food industry. Mr. St. Louis himself. We're not in California where it's 20. But then again, the houses there are like $4 or $5 million. So even 20, it's peanuts. living in California. I can't believe somebody said that today or yesterday. Oh, there's still jobs in the food industry. The hell? That's charity. You work in the food industry nowadays, and you got all these bills to pay. You're doing charity work. You're doing charity work. Might as well stay in the gig economy. What's the difference? Go work in the fast food industry. Are you freaking kidding me? Especially, he said something about delivery drivers. What Mr. St. Louis himself didn't realize that the minimum wage is different for delivery drivers than inside workers, which means delivery drivers minimum wage when it's $14.25 for us here, for an inside fast food worker, if you're a delivery driver, you get $10 an hour. So you get paid less than the minimum wage. Mr. St. Louis forgot to mention that. And that's every state. Every state delivery driver in the private sector, just doing deliveries. We're not talking about Domino's, because Domino's delivery driver, you're also working inside and outside. You're doing deliveries and inside. So you get the minimum wage. Talking about strictly just a delivery driver, you get way less than what the standard inside food worker gets. All right, get on the panel. Let's see. What do you mean no? I'm not talking about the chains like Domino's. Yeah, Domino's, you get paid the minimum wage because you're doing both. You got two positions. You're a delivery driver. You cut pizzas. You stack boxes. You do all kinds of shit in Dom. Of course, that's why they're paying you the minimum wage, because you're not doing just deliveries. But if you're in a private restaurant and you're only doing deliveries, you're not cutting pizzas, you're not taking the phone, taking customer orders, you're just doing deliveries, you get less than what the inside worker gets. It's a different minimum wage if you're just a delivery driver, not a delivery driver plus inside helper. There's a difference. Oh yeah, I gotta put the link, huh? Damn it. How do I do that again? Keep forgetting. Go to settings. No, that's not it. What's this? Invite guests to studio. Okay, this is the link. Copy. Copy. And I gotta paste it in here, right? And put it right there on the thing. There it is. There it is. Now we can get some people to come up here. And gotta post a link. If I don't post a link, how the hell are people gonna come? Freaking Dino, how are people gonna come up on your... You don't post a link, huh? You gotta invite people on the panel. If you don't post a link, huh? Let's see, where's Mr. Roy? Did I make Roy moderator? Yeah, Roy's a moderator. Can I just click on him and invite him? No, I can't do that. There's Roy. Put his saying on the panel right there. That's a no. Every time Dino says something, that's a no. It's gotta be a no. It has to be a no. There's no other way. There we go. We got Mr. Salsa over here. There's the man himself,
Hold on a second.
Mr. Tostito, right there.
Oh, hold on a second. Gotta get my earphones.
I'm surprised everybody. Today's the last day. Today's the last day of the month. I figure everybody who's got StreamYard, they'll do their last StreamYard today, but I guess nobody wanted to do it. I guess they didn't think what I was thinking.
So,
I guess Roy wasn't thinking about the same thing that I was thinking today. How about them apples?
hello, can you hear me?
Hey, hey, hi ho! I hear you.
Hello.
I hear
Can you hear
you.
me? Okay, good. All right, do me a favor.
Yeah.
Do me a favor. Since you're right next to the computer, look up look up what labor laws says that they're allowed to pay a delivery driver less than the W-2 when you're in a W-2 position.
Yeah, they have it in New York. When I was there, they have it in Arizona. It's $10.
Okay, well, like I said, give us the Arizona law that says that.
Well, I
Because with
didn't
the exception,
know.
as far as I know, when it comes to those laws, with the
Yeah.
exceptions of waitresses and shit like that, um,
Oh,
they're the only ones that I know are below the minimum wage.
no, they changed the law in New York City, where waitresses, baggage handlers, and delivery drivers, they get the minimum wage now. That was in New York City, and that was yeah, that was recent. That happened too. That wasn't that long ago.
Excuse me.
But I can look up the AZ.
Yeah, look up the AZ labor law that allows them to pay a driver less than the minimum wage because they deliver.
AZ pizza delivery driver minimum wage.
That might fall under a franchise situation because a franchise can do things differently, maybe.
You see, it's $12.15, which is below the minimum of an indoor fast food worker because they're making tips. See, because the tips will make well, that you see that's how they're basing it. The reason that you're getting less of the minimum wage because with tips you get from customers, it will extend. It will get up to the minimum wage or more. Get it? To make it fair. That's how these states how they which is stupid. What about if you don't get a delivery for hours? You're not making more than an inside fast food worker, but if you're getting tips, you will. But since tips are not guaranteed, how can any state tell you that, oh, we're going to pay you less because with tips, you make the minimum wage or more?
Oh wow,
Uh,
that's crazy.
yeah,
I've
that's
never
the
had
law.
that issue.
No, I
No,
read that.
that's
That was years
not how
ago.
it works. That's not how it works here.
Yeah. They're basing it that as a delivery driver, you're making tips. And the inside cashier or cook, they don't get tips. Or the counter person. They don't get tips. So they get the
Well, that's
minimum
not.
wage.
Well, that's not
What?
how it works here because I get full minimum wage and everything else.
Well, you're a delivery driver and an inside worker or one thing?
Well, we do everything, so
That's what I'm saying. Just like Domino's. You
I
classify
don't know. I don't know of many pizza joint that's got delivery drivers only. I guess if you're privileged enough to be a delivery driver only, that's kind of
yeah, and
crazy.
a
But
franchise, you can be at like Joe's Pizza or Maria's Pizza or Roy's Pizza, whatever. That's not a
yeah,
franchise. You're just a
that's
delivery
crazy.
driver. They have people for the inside, and they do it differently.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that seems wild that your only job would just be stand there and wait for deliveries and get paid to do nothing else. That's crazy to me.
Well, I did that before. What do you think I was doing?
That's it. Yeah, that's probably why a lot of places use DoorDash now, because that sounds just straight retarded. Why pay somebody $12 an hour to stand around and wait for deliveries when you could just give them to DoorDash? Probably cost people jobs.
Well, you're not only doing deliveries. Like you fill up the soda machine with sodas, and you'll sweep and mop the store.
Okay, that's doing inside work, ain't it?
They consider that that's not considered as an insider that's considered as a delivery driver's duty. Like cutting pizzas and doing the other stuff, that's not a delivery driver's duty. That's an insider, and that's why they're paying you the minimum wage.
If you're doing anything other than delivery, in my opinion, you should be getting full minimum wage. Fuck that.
Yeah, that's how they classify that. Yeah, I understand yours and my common sense. They don't operate like that. Just like we found out what happened today with the Supreme Court. All right,
and that's why I wouldn't be working for those type of people. Fuck that noise.
Just like you found out today, maybe you didn't, but I found out today what the Supreme Court just did. They're going to create a civil war in this country. What they just ruled today.
Okay, how is that going to create a civil war?
I sent you the link. Did you click on the link that I sent you today on your video?
Yes, I saw it, but I didn't watch it.
Okay,
I don't need to watch all that.
Okay, you tell me Americans out there who fought and die for this country, they're going to let that go with elections. They're going to stretch the elections all the way to freaking January. It'll be January 20th. Oh, we're still counting elections. We haven't fully counted them. But the president's to be sworn in at January 20th. Sorry, we haven't counted everything yet. The blue states, that's what they're doing.
If I'm not mistaken, that's for their local elections.
You can't do that. Election day is the last day where everything gets counted.
No, the ruling was made. The ruling was made that states can dictate how long it takes for them to count their ballots.
Yeah, but what's the Constitution, the federal one? What does it say?
It's a state thing.
Exactly. But the federal one is the election day is for a reason. That'll be the last day where you can count. You can't carry it over the next day. It's over. Election day is over. How are you still counting? So now they're going to count till February. They could. And they're going to get dead people that voted and all that. Here we go. Country's over. And the other thing you heard what happened, right? Two illegals, they can come in illegally. They go to Hawaii or some other place. They can have a kid. He's an American citizen and he can run for president of the United States. Official. That's it. There you go.
I don't think that's going to cause a civil war, but
no. Okay. Maybe with us, two people are talking here, but there's 350 million Americans.
I still don't think there's going to be a civil war over that. It's been something that's already it's been in effect for over 100 years. I don't think if there hasn't been a civil war about it yet, I don't think this is going to make one.
And then you add the other shenanigans, and it's like they're messing us with our movies, they're messing with our food, they're messing with our music.
Movies have been fucking trash for a while because all the woke bullshit. So
you know what they said finally of that Supergirl movie? You know what they said? The reason it flopped? They blamed the audience, the people in America. It's their fault. Why it flopped. Not because of the producer and the director who made the movie and the cast. Had nothing to do with it. They blame. I saw today there was headlines. They blame everybody else for why it flopped.
I can see that be happening because nobody wants to go watch a movie of Supergirl. Ain't nobody. No, come on, man. Nobody wants to go watch that.
Disturbed fucking Supergirl, demented fucking movie that they made. A father
wants to watch that shit.
I know. A father's not going to take their kids to watch that. No,
they're gonna watch that shit.
Yeah, you don't take your kids to go watch that type of movie.
With the exception of fucking Wonder Woman, that's about the only girl that's the only really girl superhero is Wonder Woman. So yeah.
They picked up very good actors. I'm not gonna lie with that.
Well, they picked the ugly, nasty looking girl to play Superwoman. So
yeah, Superwoman. You know that, but I didn't see the movie, but I heard there's some kind of disturbing parts in the movie. don't know if you know what I'm getting at, what I'm talking about.
Uh-uh.
You know,
I don't pay to watch movies. I get free Tubi. I get Tubi, man. I wait for them to come out on Tubi for free.
I'm not
I
sure,
watch.
but I heard that there's some LGBT elements in it. I'm not sure.
Oh, they're. I wouldn't be surprised. It's Disney. It's woke. What do you expect?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I'm like, how parents would take their kids to watch something like that? It's for kids.
You know, being that Disney took over Star Wars, next thing you know, they're going to be a stormtrooper sucking off Darth Vader. I
Yep,
wouldn't be surprised. You know what I'm saying?
that's what I'm saying. They're destroying everything. They're destroying our movies, our music, our food, our way of life, our culture, our religion, everything.
How are they messing with your food? You know, what are they doing to your food? You know?
We already had that conversation, man. You know the food.
Yeah,
Chemicals,
making that
chemicals.
that fake salsa. You gotta be careful. But yeah.
You trying to make everything a comedy, huh? Son of a bitch.
Everything's comedy, bro. You taking life too serious, bro.
Do you know what it means? You eating Pringles? My favorite is fucking potato. I can't even. I can't even say the word. It's not potato in it. There's no potato in it.
No, it's like sawdust shaped into a potato.
They said they got all these vegetables and other chemicals mixed in there. I saw the whole thing. I'm like, oh my god, I'm never touching Pringles again ever.
Why you're? It's kind of like when they stick something in front of you and they don't tell you what it is, and then you eat it and you're like, oh my god, that was good. Then you find out it was deer nuts or something. You
No,
still ate it, so what? Who cares? Just eat Pringles.
Roy, the Pringles taste has changed the way it used to be.
I don't know. I don't eat Pringles. I never found them
I'm a
appealing.
big fanatic of Pringles. I used to grow up on.
I've never.
It changed.
I never found them appealing. So
Gigwise says get your Pringles from Aldi. Like that's gonna change because you're getting it from a different supermarket. Come on now, Gigwise. Come on, be serious now. It's the
I
same.
don't eat that.
Doesn't matter.
I think most of the stuff I eat are Ruffles, and it's usually the cheddar or the sour cream Ruffles is what I'll eat.
I still eat that. Even that has changed, but it's still there.
I don't know. It still tastes the fucking same to me, so I eat them.
Yeah, I mean, you still
I
have
don't
that.
give a shit.
Yeah. It's ridiculous.
Do you know if you you need to move to Europe if you want perfect food. That's why all the people coming for the World Cup are like, oh my God, America's so great because we got shit that they can't have over there. So
No, we have good food, but you're gonna pay an arm and a leg for it.
it is what it is, man.
There you go. It's for the upper ups now. Well, everything used to be organic back in the day. Now it's like, oh, we didn't call it organic because that was the normal food. But now we got, no, the normal food now is organic.
Okay, what on a normal day does Dino eat?
Oh, I usually go to the Mexican cuisine.
Okay, so like I said, what does Dino eat most of the time? What does Dino have for breakfast?
I used to have breakfast, not anymore because DoorDash doesn't pay me enough to get breakfast.
Okay, you don't do breakfast. So what do you do for lunch?
I'll have depends. I'll have either the chicken, I'll have the steak, I'll have the
tacos, burritos, what?
Yeah, everything. It could be tacos one day. It could be just a regular plate. Usually balls. I have a ball or a plate.
Okay, so what do you have at night? What do you have for dinner?
I don't have dinner.
Jesus Christ, that's why you're so fucking skinny and ornery, dude. Why don't you eat some food?
I'm not hungry at night. I just get like a little snack. That's it at night. That's it.
That's why you're so goddamn skinny and ornery, dude. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, no, it's just the weather here, man. It's like fucking 100 oblivion% over here. Fucking heat.
Jeez. That's why now we know why you're so grumpy all the time. You ain't eating, man.
It's not the food, man. Everything that's going on. Not just the food. The land is turned into the land of the lost. What do you expect?
He said head for the border.
Head for the border. Yeah, you probably get treated better, huh?
I know, Taco Bell, man. Taco Bell's got some good deals going right now.
I don't touch fast food, man.
Ooh.
I stopped doing all that shit. McDonald's, Burger King. Burger King was back in the day. Burger King was even better than McDonald's back in the day, in the 80s.
Burger King is still better than McDonald's.
No, they changed. They put something in their meat. There's some kind of aroma, some kind of flavor in it. I don't know what the hell. I don't know what it is. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Oh my God, Gino.
So what are you doing? What are you
suck-
up to?
I'm just laying in bed.
Oh, okay. No, I figure it's the last day of the month. Waste my. It gets renewed tomorrow. My time for the StreamYard. So I
Oh
figure
yeah.
have a StreamYard tonight.
I think mine got renewed like after the 20th or 25th or something like that. I think mine renewed. I know I'm not 100% sure.
So what are your plans for 4th of July? It's on a Saturday, by the way.
Sit on my ass and do nothing. I don't do nothing.
Is
okay.
it legal? Is it legal the fireworks in Vegas or no? Everybody?
Anything that flies up in the air is illegal. Yes.
Oh, the flies up in the air is illegal, but everything on the ground is. Okay.
Yeah, ground stuff's fine. Yeah.
Here you can buy anything you want, man.
Yeah.
Buy whole fucking cannons and shit. Put them in your backyard and just have your own Macy's fireworks and shit. It's crazy here. So there's one positive thing: buy all the fireworks you want at the supermarket too.
Yeah, you can buy some here too, but they're just the corny shit.
Oh,
The safe, insane fireworks.
Yeah, here they got the heavy duty stuff.
What day? What day is July 4th?
It's on a Saturday, man.
Is it this Saturday?
Yeah.
No, it's not this Saturday. It can be. See, what's tomorrow?
First, yeah.
Wednesday, Thursday. Oh shit! I'm supposed to get my windows tinted. I get my rest of my car tinted on Saturday.
Time's flying. It's flying, Roy. Time's flying by just like this.
No, I just gotta get the front windshield tinted on the car.
I can't believe we're already at 4th of July already. It's crazy.
Say what?
Time is flying by so fast. I can't believe it.
Yeah, this year is going by pretty quick.
Yeah.
I know. I just had my birthday yesterday, motherfuckers. Yeah.
Yeah, I told you happy birthday yesterday on your live.
Yeah, I know, and I think I said thank you. Today is not the 1st. It is only 10 o'clock right now, gig-wise. Not the 1st. Still Friday. It's still technically Tuesday here.
Well, Gigwise is going 9 nights. Okay, Mr. Gigwise.
Yeah, he's
in.
He's got go back. He's got 2 caterings tomorrow for $250. I heard it.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, there you go. Is the gig economy failing? Somebody from St. Louis wants to know. Yeah, it is.
No, the gig economy is not failing.
It's failing when you're only doing catering and shop and deliver, and you're staying away from
failing.
That's failing. It's slowly failing. It's like we're moving away from one thing and we go to another thing, and then when the shopping out,
yeah, Ryan, kiss my ass. I'm not old. Men don't get old. We get distinguished, bitch. I'm not old.
Who's making fun of you? Oh, how old is Ryan? Yeah, look at that, making fun of old people. Huh? Nah, he's just pulling your leg. I wonder what Bobby's doing tonight. He'd be around here.
He's probably in bed. It's midnight there. He's probably already in bed.
So what would you rather do? A $2 McDonald's going 10 miles, or get a catering order and make $250? There you go.
I would never do a $2 McDonald's going any direction. So
it's gradually dying, and some parts of the gig economy are dying. It's like, yeah, I'll take the big order. I'll do 2 orders. I can go home and have the rest of the day.
No, you got some
McDonald's orders.
No, I told you it's because DoorDash and others have turned a luxury service into a trash service.
That's the next topic right there. That's going to be the next topic of the video.
That's why. Why would people waste their gas when they can waste yours for $2?
That's actually a good topic for the next video. I just made one like an hour ago.
I know. I watched it. But yeah, why risk their health and safety in their vehicle when they got people out there like you that'll do it for them?
That's what I'm saying. And if the economy, gets any worse, and then the shop that delivers won't even be worth it either. If it gets to that point, then it's like, all right, we all got to do catering apps. That's it. Only thing.
And I'm starting to. I'm under the impression that DoorDash tipping culture has ruined W-2 delivery drivers' tips too. I think it has ruined the W-2s
That could be the case.
because people tip W-2 kind of like they fucking tip you shitty ass DoorDash drivers.
That could be the case.
No, I think it is the case. I think it is.
Because there's more gig economy drivers now, so you figure it makes sense. There's more gig DoorDash drivers than regular.
No, it's just that, and they allow customers to tip shitty or not tip at all, and so people carry that to the W-2 when they order food from.
We order from DoorDash. This is how much we tip the DoorDash drivers. Oh, we should tip the regular private sector.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So,
yeah,
I blame DoorDash for that.
Makes sense. But thank God, Uber Eats, man, their payouts, some of these payouts are like ridiculous. Even your driver Mike made a video. He's like, he got like a $45 offer, and he's looking because he usually puts Uber Eats down, but he's like, your driver Mike is like, I don't know what's Uber Eats. Why are they paying?
Bro, it's no different than gambling, bro. Gig work is like gambling, man. You sit there pulling the lever to get something good.
No, we're getting a lot more offers right now, and Uber Eats are paying good. They're paying good. I don't know where they're getting the money at, but I don't know how can they afford that. But a lot of times I'm scratching my head. Can they afford to pay me this offer?
It's usually not Uber Eats that's paying; it's the customer that's paying. It's not Uber Eats.
Well, here's the breakdown. I got a $30-something order. I'm like, all right, I know what a $30 order. I'm like, okay, I know what's going on here. The customer tipped 20, and Uber are probably paying me $10 for this. Guess what? It was 25 base pay on Uber and $5 on the customer tip. There's no way. I'm like, there's no way Uber Eats is paying me. Where do they find the money?
It's probably one of those ones that sat around long enough that they jacked the pay up to get somebody to finally take it. Probably.
Yeah, I thought that at first, but I'm getting so many offers like that, and it's like it's becoming common now. And
okay, then why are you still bitching about gig work if you're getting good orders like that?
I'm just curious about how is this happening, and why they couldn't do that before, and they're doing it now. I'm just curious. Not bitching.
You bitch every day about the gig ads. Stop lying. Stop lying.
I can't be curious. It's bitching.
No, you're pissy. It's not curious. You're pissy. We can tell you always.
Get out of Dutch. Is that maybe a new influx of venture capital gotta keep shit going? Who knows? Ryan says heat wave pay. I don't know if it's anything to do with the heat. Usually summers are slow. I don't know. I don't think people care if it's too cold. I did jobs in the snow. Customers didn't care that when it's like
they don't care.
4 feet of snow out there. Here you go. Here's 50 cents.
Yeah, these customers don't give a flying fuck about nobody.
They don't care about the weather.
No, they don't care about the weather. They don't care if you get in a car crash. They don't give a shit. As long as they get their shit, that's all they care about. And as long as the Uber Eats driver looks at the pictures and picks the right shit, everything will be fine. Oh, I had to throw that in there.
Oh, the thing that I don't know if you've seen the Walmart one. Did you see the one with Walmart? Okay.
No, I didn't see one.
Starting next year, you go to Walmart and you go pay a box of cereal. They'll have emotional recognition cameras in all the Walmarts starting next year. If you're excited while you're picking up the box of cereal that says $4.99, and you have excitement in your face, emotional expression of the.
Uh-huh.
When you go to the register, it's going to be $10.99 because you are happy
No,
about
it ain't that ain't gonna happen. That's false advertising,
they're doing
and
it with.
they
They're
will
doing,
not get away with that.
well, watch the video. You'll see.
Well, I'll watch the video, but that would be considered false advertising, and it ain't gonna happen.
No, Walmart figured a way how to make extra money. They had a conference. They figured this is a way to make extra money.
And they'll be sued for it, and they'll stop doing it. It's that simple.
If the government,
You can't offer a product for a price and then walk it up to the counter and charge double for it. That's false advertisement.
okay.
If you're advertising Fruit Loops at $4.99 and I buy the Fruit Loops, when I go to the counter, they don't turn to $10.99. That would be considered false advertisement.
Well, did you know that I also have it on that video? At the end of my video, I show a customer that she cashed out her Walmart items and she got hit with a $14.99 item, some shenanigan description. That's like, what is this? It's not.
Uh-huh.
I didn't pick this up. And she had to
Well,
fight. She had to fight it with everybody at the store to get her money back. But how many people dismiss the receipt and just go home and ignore about it?
Yeah, but you also got to look at a lot of things that like online pricing is different than in-store pricing.
No, she didn't buy it at all.
No, I'm just saying if she's at home and she's looking at the Walmart app and it says, okay, this price is $12.99, they don't bother to look at it. That's the online price, and then they go to the store and it's like $15.99.
That's different, but this is a product at all. You know what I'm saying? And it was she went to the cashier and they fought it and they called Walmart and all that, and they found out it was some kind of pair of glasses because it was a miscellaneous thing. And she's like, I didn't get it. I didn't get those glasses. I don't have the glasses. So finally, after all that argument, Walmart fucked up. They overcharged her for an item that she didn't buy, and they gave her money back. But how many customers will just take the receipt and just walk and go home, not looking at the receipt?
How many people? Okay, well, how the fuck are they charging her for something that she didn't even put on the counter?
Watch the video. It's at the end. She's got it on her receipt. There's the barcode and everything. She shows you the item. It's right there.
Well, how did the Walmart cashier, like, did she pull the barcode out of her asshole to scan it, or how did she come up with that particular item and that barcode out of the blue?
No, when she gave the receipt to the cashier, when they scanned it, they found out it's a miscellaneous. It's a miscellaneous item that she didn't even buy, and not only that, it was a different price too. It's supposed to be $12.99, which doesn't even exist, but it's some kind of pair of sunglasses. It's supposed to be $12.99 because it doesn't say sunglasses on the receipt. It says miscellaneous, some miscellaneous bullshit.
Okay.
She got charged for that $12.99, $14.99, but she didn't buy that item at all. Totally. How did they do it at the register? You tell me. You tell me. Because
I don't know.
I do this to 1 million customers. Okay, a quarter of them will go back. But
I don't know. I've been shopping at Walmart since Walmart's been here in Las Vegas, and not one time have I ever had an issue like that at Walmart.
Well, I check my receipts too. I've never seen it, but for this customer and some other customers, it has happened to. I'm just saying. Maybe, like I said, Roy, they do got cameras in Walmart. They watch you when you go to the. They see Roy is like, well, we can't do this guy because he looks like a person that can start something. But if they look at a woman that looks, she looks like, she's very fragile. She's very gullible and naive, and the camera is like, we can hit this one here. Let's see if she can. I don't know. Maybe we get away with this customer.
I don't know. It sounds like a lot of conspiracy crazy shit to me.
Watch the video. Watch at the end. And
you know what? I don't know.
She explains it. She explains it better than I'm explaining here.
Okay, I'll have to listen to how because one thing I noticed about gig content creators, they have hearing issues. They don't hear well. So
like Roy.
No, I hear perfectly well. I
Yeah,
can, for what
yeah,
and I see very well too. So
yeah. You see like the Cheez-Its, yeah. What was it? Three
yeah.
different flavors until you got the right one.
And first of all, I called it the same thing. I think I called them roasted fucking cheddar is what I call them.
It was supposed to be smoked cheddar, son of a bitch.
It's the same fucking thing. Goddamn it.
No, only in Roy's fucking world. That's it. It's the same
Hey,
thing.
well, hey, if you consider if you can sit there and say that a yellow top White Claw box and the orange top White Claw box are the same, then I can say roasted is the same as smoked.
Yeah,
So
but
there you go.
did you tell the difference between that Instacart short that I did with how beautiful that looks in the description? You see
It
that?
doesn't matter. The description means dick at the end of the day.
You tell me that detailed description means okay. Let's
Yeah,
ask people.
because if you got a picture sitting there in front of you, all you gotta do is look for the picture. Why do you need like a whole paragraph description if you
Because,
got a photograph that shows you exact product?
because it's bigger than the picture. The letters on the box in the picture are way smaller. Description letters are bigger, bolder. It's so obvious, man. I tell you, I can figure that out.
Okay.
Description are big, bold letters.
I don't know. If I see a box with a yellow top and I see a box with the orange top, I think that's pretty self-explanatory. I don't think I need a paragraph description to be able to pick out the orange box versus the yellow box.
Well, listen to the line. I'm surprised it got smoked Gouda Cheetos. I like to try that one out.
Yeah, that sounds nasty.
Actually, I don't know. I'm a Gouda fan, so if they do have smoked Gouda Cheetos, I'm gonna try them. Just for
Well,
the
they
hell.
got the cheese. Yeah, they got the Cheez-Its. You took a picture of them when you did your video. You said when you went back to the store, the smoked
Oh,
cheddar ones were right there next to it.
I said Cheetos. Oh, jeez, it's okay.
Jesus, motherfucker. See what I mean by obviously you have issues with your eyes. You couldn't see that was Cheez-Its.
Small letters like that, man. My screen is
Yeah, there we go. Blame it on the letters. Come on now. Get a magnifying glass for your computer and put it in. They make screens like that. They make magnifying screens. All right, well, I'm gonna let you go, man. Shoot the shit with you. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm tired.
you ready to fall asleep, like ready to drop dead.
Yeah. Well, dude, like you said, it's hot as shit here.
What time?
Where's you out? What?
What time did you wake up in the morning today?
I woke up late, like 7:45.
Yee. That's early.
Yeah, I woke up at 7:45. Had to be to work. Then I worked from 9 to 3, and then I worked on my car a little bit, and then I just been chilling, trying not to fall asleep.
Yeah, Lion says Roy wants garlic butter Cheetos. That's not a bad.
That sounds pretty good, actually.
That's not bad.
No, because if I fall asleep too early, then I wake up at like 5 o'clock in the morning, and that shit sucks.
Now they got gluten-free freaking Cheetos.
Yeah, they got gluten free. It's ridiculous.
It's again, we got like, yeah. When I was on Necros live, and I was at the supermarket, I tried to show them the product of like it's like a soda drink, like a tonic, sparkling water flavor. I counted them live on Necros. It was like 44 flavors, man.
Okay.
It's out of hand. It's way out of hand. It is ridiculous. There's no room. You got to make room for all this shit. It's like
it is what it is, man.
Jesus gets half an aisle, almost.
People want variety, man. People want variety, bro.
Variety has killed this country. Too much variety it's no good, man.
I don't know about that.
Much variety. We did fine in the 70s. We had Pepsi and Coke, and that's it. No diet, no this, no sugar free, nothing.
What are you talking about, man? You had plenty of sodas in the 70s. What are you talking about?
We didn't have like Coca-Cola diet. Coca-Cola Zero, Coca-Cola Cherry, Coca-Cola this, Coca-Cola that. We had one Coca-Cola. That's it, in a glass too, fresh. Kept it fucking fresh. And we had Woodstock, and we had Coca-Cola. That's it. We were happy. And
Okay.
pizza. What do you think we had pizza in the 70s, Roy? What was that? What was
Okay.
it?
First of all,
Pizza top.
brother. First of all, I wasn't even born until 72, fucker. So I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, 72, in 78, in 79, in 1980. What do we have?
Okay, dude, I was 7, 6, 7, and 8 years old. What the fuck would I be worried about? What kind of soda? I didn't buy the shit, so I don't know.
I remember because my uncle had a pizza store when I was in 1979.
What? How old are you, Dino? Like 65 or some shit?
104.
Well, you look like the Crypt Keeper, so I would say older, but no.
Okay. Yeah, I was again. I remember that time because it was my first time at a pizza shop, my uncle's pizza shop, and all he had was 4 toppings. That's it.
Uh-huh.
It was pepperoni, sausage, onion, and I forget mushroom. Maybe mushroom, onion, something like that. 4 toppings. That's it. Now we got gazillions of toppings on pizza. Gazillions. We were less stress, less anxiety. Didn't have to worry, oh, what kind of flavor do I want? They got 40 flavor. It was so easy back then to pick something that you wanted. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like you had to figure out what to eat and shit. Even that had to be a thought process of with all this variety, what you wanted to get. You didn't have to fight for that back then. It was easy. You get a hamburger, that's it. Get a hot dog. You get a Coke, that's it. Simple. Ice cream was ice cream. They had vanilla and chocolate, that's it.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it was simple. And we weren't like unhappy because that's it was fine the way it is. Nobody was arguing about it. Nobody was saying, the manufacturers created this. Oh, maybe they'll like this so they can make more money. And they spoiled everybody, and now we're all fucking spoiled rotten. No.
Yeah, I'm not spoiled.
Spoiled rotten. Mountain Dew gets a pass. At least Mountain Dew gets a pass.
Mountain Dew is the greatest drink ever made. What are you talking about?
No, how many varieties of Mountain Dew they have? They don't have that many.
Hey, they can make all the varieties of Mountain Dew they want. It is the greatest drink ever made. So it doesn't matter.
They have like two varieties. That's it. 2 or 3. That's it. That's it. They got the regular, the diet, and the Baja Blast. That's it. What else?
Nope. They got all kinds of them now. They got all kinds of them.
What do you mean, okay?
They got all kinds of Mountain Dew varieties. What are you talking about?
It's the Baja Blast, the diet, and the regular. That's it.
No, they don't. What are you talking about? They got shit ton of them.
I haven't seen any of it.
They got the pineapple one. They got the Code Red. They got the orange.
Oh yeah, the Code Red and orange. Yeah.
They have the other blue ones like the Voltage and some other ones. And then they have the cream soda one. They have the purple grape one.
Oh,
They have all kinds of them. Yeah, they have a shit ton of them.
Yeah, we have maybe the small individual ones like that. Like you're saying?
Yeah.
But the cases?
No, they don't make the big ones like that. No.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the big cases.
The cases they sell like the orange and the red and shit in the cases.
Yeah, we don't have that much in the case. We got like 4 flavors in the cases. Well, Dr. Pepper,
What's up, Zach?
20, 30 fucking in the cases. Half of the fucking aisle is all fucking Dr. Pepper. Half the fucking aisle. Soda location. All right, Zachary, you can go to Mr. San Luis Live. You can go over there and hang out. If you like to,
Zachary's a good guy. He's just busting your balls.
Yeah, I know. This So that's what's going on in the Supreme Court. I'm surprised the Supreme Court, but the Supreme Court is turning fruity. It was just a matter of time. It had balls before, but now the Supreme Court is like, oh, we're gonna. The Dems got to them. I don't know how, but they did. They get to them somehow. Somehow they got him fruity. They got him fucking fruity with voting this shit.
Did you? It depends on the It depends on the arguments, man. You'll have to read the reasons why they did what they did. You'd have to read it all.
And that's going to escalate into other Supreme Court rulings, and that's what I'm telling you. Gradually, people are going to get pissed off, and they're going to riot, man.
Nobody's gonna riot.
Well, we're going to take all the biker clubs, and we need to unite them onto one banner. That's what we need to do in America. Get all the biker clubs. No more this club, that club. Well, we got one club. That's it. That's what the
And what are they? And what are they gonna do?
They should have. What is that going to do? You know what a biker club stands for. Imagine every biker club right there is under one banner, one club. You tell me you don't know what that's going to do? There'll be a reckoning force in the United States.
You think so?
Oh yeah, hell
Oh,
yeah, hell yeah.
If you say so.
Divided we fall, united we stand. Unite all the biker clubs under one club. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. 110%. I believe that. Hell yeah. Because we're all divided. Oh, it wasn't my I'm in this club, biker club. That happened to the other club, so I'm not gonna get involved. But when you get all of them together, then everybody will take it more seriously because everybody's together. Under one big group. What do you think the politicians are doing? They're playing like they have two sides, but in the end, it looks like both sides are playing the same side of the coin. Looks to me. Because supposedly the Supreme was on the conservative side, because of the judges that they had up there. But now we're seeing that they're pulling shenanigans now. So it's like you don't know how to trust anymore.
Yeah.
It's bullshit. We're going to stretch the vote, the count until January. What are you talking about? How are we do it every year, every 4 years? How have we been doing it for ages now? That was always the deadline. At midnight, they always announce the winner. How many people on election day? They'll stay up to their TVs and watch till it's over. At 12 o'clock. Sometimes it'll be a little late, like 1 or 2 in the morning, but no more than that. And we'll stay up to that point where it's over. Now we're going to wait after election day, months after that, so we can count dead people and people don't even exist, so we can throw any bullshit mail in the mailbox. First of all, mail elections should be illegal, should be voided. We have 2026, we're in a technology age. You can click on the computer, boom, done. It automatically goes right into the system. What are we going back in time? Instead of going forward in time, we're going back in time. Oh, we're going to mail shit. We got technology. What are you talking about mailing shit? We got technology. You can vote on your cell phone, crying out loud. But we got all these millions of apps. We can't figure something out to do elections.
There's always going to be mistakes,
But not with the mail-in voting. But that's not going to bring bullshit votes.
No system is perfect.
We're building multi-trillion-dollar data centers, but we're still going to do mail-in vote. Oh my God, we're going. I don't understand this shit.
Well, you know why they do mail-in voting, right? Because certain people can't get down to the polling place because of their age, their inability to. Maybe they're out of state. There's all kinds of reasons for it.
That's your observation of it, but they caught those 4 politicians in Illinois. That lady, the black woman, she had a whole bag of bullshit votes for the Democrat Party, and they saw her on camera. Wait a minute, she went to court for it. 2 of them together in court.
Yeah, you're always going to have people that are cheating. That's
what I'm saying. course the mailing is going to create cheaters. Obviously. Obviously.
But we don't live in a perfect world, so
I
you're always
remember
gonna have
you have to
something.
go to the you have to go to the place. Okay, don't do it electronically. You have to go there and vote there at the booths.
Yeah, but then certain people that can't make it down there don't get their voices heard.
You got somebody from the government, go over to them and make
They did. They did for the government, the U.S. Postal Service, motherfucker. They took the ballot to
No,
them,
that's the U.S. Postal Service.
and they picked up the ballots and they mail them. That is the government doing their part. Oh, shit. Yeah. Oh shit.
I don't know anymore.
Dude, you're letting too much get to you, bro.
Well, you have to be aware of a lot of things because if you dismiss everything that's going on out there, you're going to get hit hard all at once.
Yeah, it's possible.
You're going to get hit all at once, and then just be aware of this stuff little. Now we got all these debates going on with God and science. It says millions of YouTube videos now everywhere. You got atheists on one side, theologians, here over here, the other guy over there, and it's like what kind of thing is going on? We live in a matrix now. Oh, the two scientists got a Nobel Prize. They found out that our solar system is it's a simulation, and they got a Nobel Prize for it.
Okay, so what you're telling us, we have to look out for the girl in the red dress.
Yeah, exactly.
She's an anomaly, and the vampires are anomalies.
There you go.
The vampires are glitches in the matrix.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. The physicists, those two physicists, they said that we're in a simulation.
Uh-huh.
But when people see phenomena happen in the real world, we see UFOs and we see like ghosts and shit. That's a glitch in the matrix, and that's what it is. It's not real.
Oh, okay.
It's a glitch in the matrix, according to them, because they did a test finally. They call it the slit light test, where they put particles of light through a slit, and instead of going straight on the other side, the beam splits. So they're saying it either could be a particle, the light can be a particle or wave. So what these two scientists did recently, they said, well, everybody measured the light when it was going in, but nobody measured it on the other side when it's coming out. Nobody did that before. So they did it for the first time. They measured it going in, but when they measured it coming out, it came out both. It came out at the same time as a wave and a particle. They said that's not possible, and they said that we live in a simulation. Like in the real world, you cannot have light be a wave and a particle at the same time. You can only see that in computers and simulations that they create in games and shit like that. You can't do that in real life. So I'm like, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm still not buying it.
People can say and make up whatever they want to try to prove a point. So it is what it is, man.
Yeah, they most recently found 2-3 galaxies recently, but they're older than the Big Bang, and they're saying that those galaxies are aged 14 to 15 billion years ago. But you know what they're still doing? They're still saying that the age of the universe is 13.8. Yeah, but you just said that you found 3-4 galaxies older than that.
Yeah.
So
NCIS. Technically, we are aliens to another life form that's out in the solar system. We are technically aliens.
Yeah, what they are to us, we are to them. Yeah, exactly.
So we're aliens to some other life form out there. We probably look like aliens to our dogs, and we probably look like aliens to our snakes and shit. We probably look like aliens.
Well, the problem right now that the scientists are having, it's called the Fermi paradox, that we haven't found anything out there. They're saying that humans are the only thing. Yeah, okay, but if it takes 100,000 years of light to travel from one side to the other, even if you are advanced civilization, it's almost impossible to travel that speed without long length of a time. Even if we have light speed, it still takes 100,000 years from one side of the galaxy to the other. So even if you do find a light speed travel, it's slow. It's still slow.
I don't know.
So it's designed, the universe and the galaxies and all that's designed like to make it impossible for any other living thing to meet each other. It's just making it impossible.
Jersey, no entry into the country. I have even worse. My idea of Jersey is even worse. If they plan to get a visa or they want to apply for a visa, they have to take a pregnancy test first. And if their pregnancy test comes back negative, then they can apply for a visa. But other than that, they have to show a negative pregnancy test before they can apply for a visa.
Oh, that's how they
That's
do it.
no, I'm saying that's how they should do it. That way, that would cut down on this having pregnant women coming over and having kids.
That's actually that's a great idea. Actually, I don't know why nobody else thought about this. How come nobody else thought about this?
I don't know, because I'm mega braids and I think differently than the rest of everybody.
Or they did think about it years ago. It's like, well, that's not going to benefit us to do it like that. Especially the Dems are not going to benefit us, putting that out there. How are we going to get votes? How are we going to get people to vote for us? They know that. Trust me. But there's a lot of things that the system knows. They want to bring it out. But it's going to be against them. That's why they don't bring it out. Common sense. Obviously, if you're going to come out now, AOC is crying, "Oh, I'm not going to become president." Oh my God! If she becomes president, we all need to leave the country. We all need to leave the country. We're done. We're done within months. Oh.
Well, at least we know if you move to Europe, you can't have air conditioning.
Yeah, we make fun of America. Europe is even stupider than fucking America.
Yep.
You get a fine in England if you're idling and your AC. You can drive and have your AC on, but if you're idling and have your AC on and they catch you, you get a fine. Go ahead, do that to Roy and me. See what happens.
I don't drive with my air conditioning most of the time.
You telling me that? Let's say you're waiting for somebody, you in your car, and it's 120 out, and you got your AC on, and some cop is gonna come to your door and say you're getting a ticket. In England.
Well, they're stupid like that. So
yeah, the Swift. You see how fast the Smith and Wesson? He won't even get a chance to read the letters on the fucking thing that it says Smith and Wesson on it. He won't even get a chance to read the fucking letters on it. That's taking it way too fucking far. It's my fucking AC. I paid money for it. It's my car. I'm paying all the tax for it. Did I pay for the license? Pay for the gas? Everything? The taxes on it? You don't tell me I can't have my AC? I'm gonna do everything I want my AC, motherfucker.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna park the car, run it with the AC on, and I'm not in the car either.
Ryan, I don't think the Philippines you have to worry about it too much. It's Thailand where you're gonna have to worry about
Well, what's going on in Thailand?
Well, the lady boy situation. You have to worry about that more in Thailand than you would the
Philippines. That's the least of our worries, Mr. That's the least of our worries.
But
well, if you're walking around in Vegas Strip, I think that's you need to worry about that there too.
I don't know. I don't walk on the strip, so I wouldn't know.
Well, for that reason, that's what. That's why I heard there's too many lady boys on the Vegas Strip.
Nah, I don't.
And now with advanced medical surgeries and all that, you won't even tell the difference. You can't even tell the fucking difference.
They have a whole rainbow district, so I'm sure a lot of them hang out over there.
Oh, they do have one.
Mm-hmm.
I think Ryan wants to know about that. Since he mentioned it, Ryan's industry about that. So, Ryan, there you go. Next time you go to Vegas, I a little rainbow area for yourself to go observe. It says Roy's glad.
Yeah, I saw that. All right, y'all. I'm gonna let y'all go. Do your thing. I'm gonna hit the sack. Whew. And
So when you
start the.
when you coming up with your life?
I just did my live yesterday.
Okay, well, I mean your reaction life. That's what.
What a reaction to what?
Hey, any reaction? Well, you make reaction once in a while.
Well, yeah, I'll do a reaction. I stopped doing reactions of you because it was getting me doxxed on a regular basis. So
From
I got to
who?
be careful. One of Flex's friends was doxing me, so trying to tag my job and trying to get me in trouble. So
Oh, I didn't know that.
yeah, I had to deal with that on the regular. People looking out to get me in trouble.
What
So
the fuck? Was
it
it
is what
one of
it is. That
Pedro's or Torps?
I don't do tort. So,
Or has it been Pedro?
so. I go to Pedro's every once in a blue moon. It just depends. Lately, I haven't been doing much because all I hear is gig workers bitching, and complaining all the fucking time. So
Well,
I'm just tired.
I want you to make a reaction on the Walmart one. That's the only one I wanted to make a reaction on.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll do a reaction to the Walmart one, but you got to tell people not to dox me. God damn it.
Yeah, but it's gonna be you making the reaction. It's gonna be on your live.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter because people don't like it when I pick on people because they think I'm being a bully and then they try to do all kinds of crazy stuff.
Well, I think you need to make your opinions a little bit more subtle.
Oh, whatever. I think I just need to do a couple more DoorDash deliveries on the weekend, and I could talk about DoorDash again. That's what I got to do. So I'm gonna do a couple deliveries on Sunday or next, not this weekend, but probably the next weekend.
DoorDash now is
Maybe I'll
down to
do. Yeah, maybe I'll do one or two DoorDash orders, so I'll be back in the program, and it'll give me. I can talk about DoorDash for at least a year if I do a couple of deliveries. Gives me.
That's the only app you have left now on your phone.
What?
Is that the only app you have now?
Yeah, that's the only app I have.
Mm.
Yeah. See, because I'm one of the greatest drivers of all time. I don't get well. I had Lyft, but other than that, uh, but no, I only have the DoorDash app. I don't.
Oh, okay.
If I did gig work on the regular, or it was my only source of income, then I'd probably have more. But I'd have more apps. But so
If you want to see a sick and killer TV series, there's this one I'm watching right now. I mean, it's insane. It's called From. From
oh
From.
oh, I
It's
don't
insane.
watch TV.
Man. It's insane.
I, I don't watch TV. I'm a boring person. I don't watch TV. Once in a blue moon, I'll watch
You
TV.
don't have like stream TV like Paramount or stuff like that.
Yeah, I got a Chromecast. I can do all that stuff. Yeah,
All right.
I just don't watch a lot of TV, man.
No,
I'm
not
bored.
F
Well,
O.
I
No,
watch mostly more YouTube than
FROM.
anything.
It's FROM. From like when I say hi, where you're from, FROM. Because what's his name? He spelled it wrong.
All right, y'all. Y'all have a great rest of your day. I will talk to y'all later. All
See
right,
you.
I'm good. Yep.
Yeah, so Roy's out. What do we got here? 1 hour and 44. What time is it? Yeah, it's about that time too. Did you ever what? Carnival? You talking about the ship? Going on like the cruises and shit? Nah, man. I used to when I was in Europe, we used to go on the boats and shit. Island hopping and shit. There was no carnivals, but those were like the small ferries and shit. Take you from point A to point B. Island hopping and shit like that, but never on a big cruise ship. Never been on a cruise ship. Hey, Kim works for DoorDash. Wake up. Look, yeah. Kim's side money plans. She knows everything. You guys are in the dark. All of you people are in the dark. Because Kim's side money plans, she's got all the secrets. She knows everything down to a T. And you guys have been sleeping. You guys didn't wake up and smell the gardenias. Kim is way ahead of the game. She's inside the headquarters. She's like the executive assistant of Tony Shu. She knows all the in and outs and everything. She knows all the secrets. She knows if you do it this way, it's going to work 100%. If you do it that way, 110. She knows all the in and outs, the ups and downs, and left and rights. Everything. 100%. Yeah, I can dream, right? I can dream. I don't know what Kim's doing. I think Kim's doing a channel. She's doing that. She's trying to get publicity and trying to get some more followers and get some AdSense. Common sense, man. Just like Torp recently, he did a reaction to this new guy. His name is I don't know how new he is, but his name is King DoorDash. What a name, huh? He declared himself a king, just like somebody from St. Louis that we know. He declared himself a king, and his name is King DoorDash. That I give him that. He's got balls to come out and make a name like that, King DoorDash. But when you listen to that guy, you don't hear. There's no kingmanship in anything that he says. There's nothing king about it. Old school shit that we knew 50 years ago. Old school shit. King of Sand, there you go. What's the best time to dash? AR does not matter. But he's expecting to make millions without the AR. And how is that gonna happen if you keep declining everything? How the hell are you gonna make any money if you're declining everything because your AR is so low? But you're telling people, oh, you need to decline this and that. You gotta wait for that $30. Yeah, it might take you 10 hours to get that $30 order. What are you gonna do? You're not gonna take any? What about if the order is $29.99 and it's not completely 30? You still gonna decline it, Mr. King DoorDash? Huh? You gonna still decline, huh? Fucking bullshit stuff that I'm listening to, man. You telling me that King DoorDash guy, you're gonna decline the $10 orders, the $15 orders, the $18 orders. It's gotta be a $30 order. It has to be 30. 30 is the magic number. There's no other number. So you're gonna sit out there for hours, declining some decent offers here and there, like a 15, like a 12, going 2-3 miles and shit. You're gonna decline all that, and you're gonna sit there and wait for the $30. That's why your AR is down to 0, obviously. And by magic, by doing that, the apps magically they're gonna send you a $30 order, where they even gonna. There's a thing that's called what do they call it? A pause thing. What's that? The other word when they pause you? They force pause you on the apps. Forget that name. They call it throttle. It's called throttle. They throttle drivers if you don't accept offers. And you feel like you're paused, but you're online and you're not receiving offers because the algorithm sees that you're declining so many. Like Mr. King DoorDash is declining so many offers. How are you gonna get that $30 offer, Mr. King DoorDash? Keep declining shit constantly. Then you're gonna get throttled. Then you're gonna be sitting in the corner holding a candlestick, like I say. Man, some of these people that come out on YouTube and talk about the gig economy, it's sometimes you want to take that baseball bat, and give them a little tap, and wake them up a little bit. Just a little tap with the baseball bat. It's ridiculous things and things that I'm hearing on YouTube with the gig economy. No sense. No sense whatsoever. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna call it a night. So that's enough for today. And yeah, my starting tomorrow, I get my StreamYards gets renewed. And let's see, maybe we'll have a live stream if nobody has one on 4th of July. It's on a Saturday. I know a lot of people are going to be working on Saturday, so maybe Saturday or Sunday, or maybe next week, like a Monday or Tuesday, or something like that. Because I'm pretty sure this weekend there'll be other people out there with doing the live stream. So we'll see. Yeah, Zachary, I've been hearing that thing. That DoorDash wants you to go up on your ratings. Okay. I did that test. It's market dependent. I don't see that because I did that. Because I was in platinum. People telling me get in platinum. So I got into platinum and then was sending me $6 platinum order. It said to the exact T. It said $6. This is a platinum order. And then $8. This is a platinum order. How the fuck is $8 a platinum order when Uber Eats sends me a $35 offer and I'm not even green? I'm just green. I'm not even silver. I'm down to like 10% on Uber Eats and they send me a $35 order. Being at no tier with Uber Eats, $35, and being platinum on DoorDash, and they're sending me $6 and $8 orders and saying this is platinum. So when I went down on DoorDash, I didn't see that they were throwing me good offers to get me back up again. No, the rating was going down because I was almost at 80. Yeah, I was at 80. They got into 70. No, they pushed me to 60. They pushed me to 50. They pushed me to 40. They were sending me so many $2 for one customer and $5 for two customers for like 7, 8, 9, 10 miles. Back to back every single day. Back to back. From 80% platinum, right now I'm down to like 5%. 5% on DoorDash. So yeah, maybe they do that in some markets. Maybe the algorithm picks certain people. I'm not seeing that. At all. What I'm seeing is strange phenomena with Uber Eats. I'm not complaining about it. It's just that I'm very curious. How the hell Uber Eats, a lot of orders, they're paying so high, and most of the payout, it's on Uber Eats side. Makes me even more curious. I'm like, wow, the customer tipped a lot of money. Then when I complete the order and I see the breakdown and I see 80% was from Uber Eats, I'm like, why are they paying me now? Why couldn't they pay me like this before? Why are they paying me all this kind of money? I'm like 10%. I'm not even gold. I'm not even silver on Uber Eats. How can they afford to pay me? I got like a $35 offer. Then I got a $42 offer, $28 offer. These are single. This is not doubles. These are single one customer offers, like $18, $20, $25, $27, $28, $32, $35, $34. More than once a day. And I'm like, Uber. I mean, I'm great for that, but I'm just curious. Why couldn't I get those when I was platinum? I wasn't seeing those kind of offers. And now that I'm not even in a tier, and you're paying me this much, just like that. It's strange. It's something weird going on with Uber Eats. But I hope it stays like that. I hope it stays like that with Uber Eats. I hope it stays like that. Because right now, Uber Eats and Instacart is holding me up, because DoorDash right now it's just killing me. And I've never seen a 0% acceptance rate on DoorDash. I believe this summer is going to be possible. This is going to be my first time ever, and if that happens, I'm making a video, because I never hit completely 0% on DoorDash. Never. I think the lowest I ever gotten was 2%. I think that was the lowest, 2%. 2% was the lowest I've seen ever. And if I ever hit 0, I'm making a video. That's when I will definitely know that DoorDash has hit the fan. So with that, I'll let everybody go. Good night, everybody, and catch you guys later. And have a good night, everybody.